And this is not going to be a long uh, computer video.
Okay.
So, of course, I'm going here to 4y89.com. That's your site. See, my
Right.
browser knows that I've already logged in, so I don't need to.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
So this, and you may have questions about this rank math stuff. I mean, that's all brand new, but
I've been using that like crazy.
yeah, so it makes sense to you, right? It's pretty logical.
Yes.
I didn't know anything about it before we got it last month, and just you know, I got to tell you, common sense is not that common sometimes.
Well, you know what? At my age, I have to agree with you.
It can be frustrating. It's,
Yes,
hey, how else to explain it? It's like,
I
anyway.
know.
All right, so here I am on your dashboard,
Uh-huh.
and let's go here to one of your pages that you have
Okay.
you completed any of your
Let's see. Go to the arts and entertainment section.
okay, arts and entertainment,
Yeah, and yeah, any of those I think would be fine.
entertainment of frequencies.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's start with that one since it's the first one on the list.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so tune resonate. I think I changed all your links on these.
Yes, yes, I
Okay,
think you did.
so yeah, you're good to go on that.
Uh-huh.
Let's just pretend like you wanted to back this up. All
Right.
right. So what I do is since I have two Google Drive, because I have two Gmails, I always use this one.
Okay.
But you find the Google Drive here under the nine dots and it's Drive. Okay,
Uh-huh.
the triangle, and you already know that. So
Uh-huh.
now what I would do is right here, your high level won't have anything. Oh, look, I already created a folder for you, Diana Young.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So when I double click this open,
Uh-huh.
and now, oh, here's your backup. So I already started this. Maybe we didn't
Okay.
record this, or maybe it did. Yeah, some repetition is the mother of all learning. So
Absolutely.
when I go ahead and double click this open again, so this is what I created this folder in this Diana Young folder. So I started my drive. I created a folder by clicking new and
Uh-huh.
folder. Okay.
Okay.
So then I created the first one and then I put your backup. And now when I open this, we already create, and you should have labels for each one of your of these. So
I
in other
do.
words, the next one
Yes.
would be blockchain innovation.
Yeah,
In other words,
except I'll tell you right now, I skipped that one for now because that really confuses me.
that's going to be your hardest one. I would just skip over that for now, be
Okay.
honest.
Okay, good.
So let's just say clothing and apparel. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I spent days, if not weeks, on the different items in there.
Yeah.
But I did get an understanding, and I have made money in crypto from it. I
Wow,
didn't know
that's
anything
great.
about
I,
it, so
I don't either.
yeah, yeah. But it's a real way to make money, and a lot of
Okay.
people have made a lot of money doing that.
That's great.
Let's see, clothing and apparel. Let's just pretend since I didn't do that. So we're just kind of doing this over again.
Uh-huh.
And the way you do is click new. I guess you already got this part.
New folder.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
so it'd
Uh-huh.
be
Okay.
and then we create
And
this
then
in
and then
here.
okay.
Now we have another folder. Where did it go? Hmm? Let's see. Let
Um,
me reload this and see
I
what
don't
happens.
see it, huh?
Well, I'll do it over again.
Yeah.
New folder.
Okay. And clothing and apparel. And
Maybe I click cancel. I don't know. Create.
create.
Okay,
Oh, there it is.
now we got it. So yeah, for you know what, the reason it's not alphabetized correctly is because of this right here. I have
Oh,
it
okay.
set for last modified.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But you can change this around. So you can change it to name. Now
Uh-huh.
uh now we're gonna reverse the order. So that's probably
Oh,
what yours is
yeah.
looking like. Also, there's another way to look at this, and oftentimes you'll see Rory has his looking
That's the
like.
way mine looks.
Okay, so that's this right here. So depending on how
Okay.
you like it, it's
Mm-hmm.
just, these are the two different views, the layout.
Okay, so it's a-okay that that so you don't necessarily need me to add folders underneath arts and entertainment, like as a subfolder for
No,
any reason.
no, you're not. going to really have folders inside these folders, but you may want to do that as you grow and you're saving other things.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. As you're saving other things,
Okay.
it may be necessary to nest things, but
Okay.
you just create a folder inside a folder whenever you want. You can go, I guess, infinite depths, to be honestly.
Yeah.
I try and make
Okay.
it, logical so I can find what I did. Sometimes you
Right.
don't look at something for a while and say, now, how did I save that?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I won't worry about that for
All
now.
right, so let me just go ahead and we'll go back here to your arts and entertainment folder and
Uh-huh.
open this up. Now this is on my device. I guess I
Right.
already I already did this one. So you know what? Let me go back here. I'm going to click on arts and entertainment and go to the actual. So the
Okay.
first one was entertainment of frequencies.
Uh-huh.
The next one, have you worked on this performance blogging system?
I forget to tell you the truth. Maybe.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
probably.
Well, I can tell real quick. So we just click on it. And is this your first time seeing anything about a performance blogging system? That should probably be a question mark right there.
Yes, it should be.
Anyway, um, oh, if this is your first time, no, it's not a question mark.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Whatever, you get to do it how
Okay.
you
Yeah.
want. But
Yeah.
long
Okay.
story short is you have this video. This is what the Keystone video.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the yeah. So
Yep.
this is your Keystone video, and that's
Uh-huh.
useful when you're. This is your / PBS page.
Right.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter if you modified it or not because we're not saving a backup for
Right.
for anything. We're just going for an example here. So
Exactly.
if you want to see, all you got to do is just say a 1F16 and it'll go there automatically because I go there all the time. And then just BS. Now you're going to see what it was. So that doesn't look like you've changed it. See,
Okay. I
his first
maybe.
sentence is if you've and that's how you'll tell.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can make a database. That may be another reason why you want to use your drive. That's what I do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Here's what I did. Let me show you real quick while we're here. Let's see. Here's your. No, that's not this. I don't want it. Let's see. Audiobook. No, I need to be in the drive. Here's the drive. If you look at the little icon, you can tell it's dummy.
Oh, uh-huh.
But anyway, if you started out at your home, let's say,
Uh-huh.
and you wanted to save something else. So for
Uh-huh.
instance, here's my different folders that I have in here.
Right.
And
Right.
so you can put a new folder in here for something completely different. Anyway, I'm digressing. I kind of lost my train of thought. So we're going to go in your backup here,
Uh-huh.
and then we're going to go into arts and entertainment. And now
Mm-hmm.
we're going to create a new document, new, not folder, document.
Oh,
And when we
okay.
click on blank document, or if you click this, it'll give you a blank document. But you
Oh,
also have
okay.
the option to create it from template. The more you
Uh-huh.
play around with this, you may want to do that sometime. I don't know.
Right.
But here's what we're going to do now. We're going to click on Google Doc. And now you see it's untitled.
Uh-huh.
So this is actually going to be your PBS backup. And so
Okay.
it's going to show up in this folder right here.
Uh-huh.
Right now it's untitled. So
Yep.
let me go back to your website, which is here. No, that's Rory's because you don't have AdSense. Close that. Let's see, your website. Which one is this one? PBS. Okay, so now I'm just going to edit the page.
Okay.
And this title right here is usually what I name my document, but you can
Uh-huh.
do whatever works for you. And
Okay.
there isn't, watch what I do. So I'm copying this
Uh-huh.
and then I'm coming to my untitled document here. I'm going to
Uh-huh.
put it over here next to it so I don't have to jump around. And I'm
Yeah.
going to paste it in there, but I want to paste it without format. Well, the title has a link and stuff on it. So if I edit paste without format,
Oh, okay.
it'll just come out looking like that.
Yeah.
Now, when I click on untitled document, whatever is in the first few words of the document, it'll name
Uh,
it.
oh,
So
I'll be
I don't have
darned.
to type it twice, but this is
Yeah.
actually, we want to say title. You could type in there and change it, whatever, but you
Yeah.
can edit that anytime. TLE, Greg, and
Okay.
colon. So that's your title. Okay, so that's
Uh-huh.
the first bit of information that we need. Then the next bit of information is going to be keyword.
Ah, okay.
And it's going to be your focus keyword is will be the first keyword. Now this one hasn't been modified, so there's probably only one
Mm-hmm.
um, as far as that goes. But we click on the
Right.
link math here, and yeah, so it's only performance blogging.
Okay.
Um, we could probably find something in here that something else that would get a good.
Oh, I remember reading this and I didn't it kind of worried me since it says this post is pillar content. What does that mean? Over on there on the right. Now down a little bit. Yeah, it says this post is
Yeah,
pillar
don't
content.
check that.
Okay.
I think that shows up on all of your
Uh-huh.
yeah, just leave that alone. That'll
Okay.
we'll be learning that in the advanced version of the rank math training.
Okay.
So right now we're not. I'm just kind of looking to see if I can find another so it is the keyword is performance blogging system.
Uh-huh.
So we would want to for success, your blogging system. Uh, several categories, information. So there's not a lot on here. At any rate, if you had more keywords, what you would do
Mm-hmm.
on your document here is just save it. Uh, so it is performance blogging system.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then they put a comma and the next keyword that you came up with and a comma. So when you recreate the page, you don't have to wonder what it was. You already have that
Oh.
information.
Oh,
But the first
okay.
one you want to use is the key. Every one of your pages will have at least one because that's what
Yeah.
it's written around. Okay, so now, and then as you go through, you're trying to get the rank math up, you can find something up. So sometimes I'm like, can find a key phrase or something that looks like
Mm-hmm.
it, you want it to uh, be something of value that's
Yeah.
students, mentor. Let's see, that's the video. It's just not a lot on this page. Explaining hearing, uh, gut feel, that's nothing. We have fun, incredible things we may already know.
So I need to create a document with this information for every one of the pages.
After you finish them. Rory
Right.
has these already backed up. But so
Okay.
in case something does go wrong, that way
Uh-huh.
you'll be, and just ignore this stupid thing because I tried to play with this and
Okay.
it's, um, we're not going to use this classic editor. So
Okay.
don't click on that. Just ignore that. It wants it for every page. I did it for my site, and now the red doesn't show up on my homepage, but it shows up on everything else that I do. So don't worry
Okay.
about that. You're not going to add that to your
Right.
uh, there's
Okay.
a spot in Google settings where you put the page address and then it
Okay.
it adds it, whatever. I don't need to go into that. But bottom
Okay.
line is I have your
Cre
title. Here
Yep.
we're working on this document right here.
Mm-hmm.
Have your
Mm-hmm.
title, your keyword. The next thing is we're going to end keywords in this case because this and now I have to kind of go back and redo all of my backups because as I'm doing them with the rank math, I'm changing everything to, so that
Oh yeah.
I have to redo my backups. So we have the title, we have a name for it, and then we're going to go here back to your page and we're going to click on snippet and we'll get a hold of this. See, the permalink is just PBS.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is where you see the permalink. So since
Uh-huh.
I'm here, I might as well, this is the next bit of information I'm going to need. I'll go ahead and grab this. Um,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and that way I can finish doing this. So we're almost finished with this.
Huh.
So I'm just going to type this in,
Yeah.
PBS,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll hit that, and then I'll put in meta,
Meta.
and then
Okay.
I hit that, and then I paste it on there like that. I usually put a space there and I put content.
Okay.
Okay, so this might be a part where I'm gonna go slow to make sure that you get this. All
Yeah.
right, so this,
Okay.
there's no saving or anything. You just close that. And
Okay.
it's actually here, what you just wrote.
Right. Edit snippet part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So edit snippet. But
Okay.
you can read if you change that, you'll see it changing as you're doing it. If
Okay.
you have it off to the side, whatever. Long
Okay.
story short is the next thing we need to do is now we're going to come to these three dots.
Okay.
The ellipse, remember we talked about that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now code editor. So right now, check mark on visual editor, that looks like this. And then
Okay.
code editor looks like this. So
Okay.
just click anywhere in here, and it doesn't really matter where, and hold the control and type the letter A to get everything within this blue box right here.
Okay.
And if you remember the other day when I added that page from the Rory's code,
Uh-huh.
I put it in code editor. You may not remember that, but I did put
Ah,
it
that
in
I know.
code
Okay.
editor to
Mm-hmm.
paste it in there. And then I
Uh,
can take it out of by right here. It says exit code editor, but
uh-huh.
I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to come back to your document and I'm going to make sure my cursor's blinking there. And I'm going to do control V. Whoops, I forgot to copy it. Oh, by the way, you probably know this. Control Z is undo.
Yeah.
Uh, Control C. Now we'll paste this on here and we're finished. It's that simple.
Okay, so your content that you get from code editor.
Code editor.
Okay,
Okay,
and you
so now
copy it all.
and you get it all. Yeah, see, and it's in this blue box here.
Okay,
All
uh-huh.
right. So everything is selected. Now I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
keep it like this because next
Right.
time you visit the page, it'll be like that. So you
Right.
could click this is what I usually do because it's a shortcut. But
Yep.
then that also here, see now it's check mark next to code editor. If you put
Uh-huh.
it on visual editor, it goes back to
Right.
what it was. And if you haven't made any changes, which I don't believe I did, you
Mm-mm.
can view page and it doesn't matter. But right now, this document has everything you need to recreate that page. If something goes catastrophically wrong,
Mm-hmm.
we can do it, make that page just as quick as I did the other day on
Yeah.
your site.
Okay, so
So
this is what you call your backup.
backup,
Okay.
absolutely. And that's why. So now watch when I close this off and
Uh-huh.
we're in your arts and entertainment, which
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I'm not seeing that. Oh yeah, here it is, performance blogging system. So
Oh,
save
yeah.
button,
Yep.
when I double click it open, and there's what we just created.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
See, so
gosh.
it would be very simple to recreate that page from this information, and you won't have to
Yeah.
rewrite it that way.
Right.
Because that's the time-consuming part is
Yep.
the rewriting. And just when you change pages, which you will be doing in the future, just
Yeah.
remember to go back to your backup and copy the latest version. So let me show you
Okay.
how I do that. So
Okay.
here's what I do. I double click this open.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this is my own personal way of doing it. You don't have to
Right.
do it my way. But you'll see Rory, he kind of does, what is this? Yeah, I got it. Don't show this again. Let me fix this. Yeah, owners, organization policies, whatever, got it. Um, so he goes here. Let's say he wanted to copy over his content area. This was
Yeah.
all the same,
Right.
and he just wanted to and then he does this. He clicks there and he drags down to the bottom. That's
Oh, okay.
doing that. But there is an easier way to do it.
Uh-huh.
If you just click here, get your cursor blinking where you want. You hold
Right.
Control and the Shift, and then on the top right of my keyboard, there's a key that says End,
Yeah.
one that says Home, and one that says End. So if I were to
Correct.
click Home right now, it'll highlight everything above it. Watch.
Oh,
See that?
yeah. Uh-huh.
So when I click here where I want to start my selection and do Control Shift End, it just automatically highlights everything.
Wow. Okay, that is a shortcut.
It is a shortcut. So now if I go back up to where I started, you'll see that it's only highlighted from where the cursor was blinking.
Yep.
All right. So just a little thing. It just makes life go a little quicker because you
Well,
don't have to
yeah.
drag, and
Right.
you want it all anyway. So that
Uh-huh.
way, then you just go there, select all, come here, Control V, paste over it, and it's done, and that's just that
Okay.
simple. It really is that
Yeah, that
simple to
is good.
update your backups.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that time it was here. Let me do this. I want to.
Update. So I need to write that down. Always update backup after you edit a page.
Yeah, exactly. So wait a minute. How come I don't see my control for the slide control for the bottom shadow? Should be here. Show.
There.
Where the heck is recording? Oh, here you go. I'm going to stop it here because that's a good place to stop.